What is up? It's a new day. It is a new workout. Today we are going to do a death by 20s. Again, a death by 20s is 20-second stations. You're doing 9 stations in a row, and we're gonna do that for 7 rounds. You do get a rest in between each round. The rest will get longer as we go forward. So for the first round, you get a 20-second rest. The next round, you get a 25-second rest, and then it increases by 5 seconds each round. So the rests get longer, but guess what? As you go through, by the time you get to that 7th round, you're pretty tired. And today in particular, this is almost an all-arm death by 20. So I hope those arms are ready because we are doing all arms for this workout. Let's go through the exercises and see what you got in store for you. So today, start with that first round, our first station, push-ups, 5 of those, mountain climbers, you know what those are. Burpees, of course you know what those are, but only 2. You're only doing 2 burpees. Plank to hands for the rest of that time. Overhead press, holding that dumbbell with 2 hands, pressing above your head, 5 of those. And then a bent over row, same thing. Holding a dumbbell with 2 hands, pulling back into you. Then you have a single arm curl to press. Yes, 1 dumbbell, curl to press. Bring it back down. You're doing 4 of those. You might want a lighter weight to have just in case you need that for these exercises here, because after you do that curl to press, I also want you to do a single arm overhead tricep extension, okay? So if you need that lighter weight, have that handy for these exercises right here. If you don't, suck it up, you'll figure out how to do it. So you're gonna do 1 arm on the first station, and then you're gonna do the other arm on the other station. So then we go on to the other side. Then you have a chest press, laying on your back, 3 on each side, skull crushers, Russian press-ups, leaning back, halfway, knees bent, heels on the floor if you want, pressing straight out in front of you, then Russian twist with the dumbbell. L-set press, so what I want you to do is you're gonna sit on your butt with your legs straight out in front of you. The back of your knees should be against the floor, okay? Toes should be pointed back, and then you're gonna do a press. You're gonna hold that dumbbell with 2 hands, just like we did the overhead press over here, pressing straight up. You're gonna do 7 of those, and then you're doing a full sit-up without the weight. And then ending with snatches, 4 of those, alternate arms. And then you're gonna do that high plank position, so in that push up, and then you're gonna reach back, tap that shoulder, doing that for the rest of the time. Like I said, all arms. This should be fun. Are you ready? Get that dumbbell ready, get that mat ready. Let's do this. All right, starting with those push-ups all the way down, lift those hands up. 5 of those, and then you have mountain climbers for the rest of that time. Again, when you do doing those mountain climbers, touch that front foot on the ground every single time. Doing that for another 3 seconds. Nice work, 2 burpees, only 2 burpees. Wide stance, hands on the floor, chest to the ground, then jump back off the ground, explode off the floor. 2 of those, and then plank to hands for the rest of the time. When you're doing these plank to hands, make sure you're not dragging that elbow across the mat. You will get rug burns. Just make sure you're picking your arm up every time. Overhead press, grabbing that dumbbell, 2 hands above your head, full extension. Lock those elbows out every single time. 5 of those should be pretty easy. And then you're just doing that bent over row, leaning forward, holding dumbbell, 2 hands, pulling straight back to your body. All the way to the last second. Nice work. Then you have that single arm curl to press. 1 arm curl, and then a shoulder press. 4 of those. And then when you're done with those, you got that overhead tricep extension. Bringing that dumbbell back behind you. Again, you might need a lighter weight for this one, but you're tough. Let's go. Nice work. Switch hands, same thing. Curl to press, working on the guns today. And then you got that single arm overhead tricep extension. 10 seconds, keep going. 3 seconds, go all the way to the end. Nice work, laying on your back, chest press. Just 3 on each side. Bring that elbow back all the way, touch the floor, all the way, full extension in front of you. 3 on each side, then you got that skull crusher. Again, skull crusher, you're pulling behind your head, not on top of your forehead. Nice. Then you're leaning back halfway, knees bent, heels can be on the floor if you want, doing that Russian press up. 7 of those. Make sure you bring that dumbbell down to your chest every single time. When you get 7 of those, you have Russian twists for the rest of the time. Twisting side to side, using that dumbbell. Nice. Now you're in that L sit position. Legs straight in front of your toes, pointed towards the ceiling. And you're gonna push that weight up above your head, full extension. 7 of those. Should be able to do those pretty quickly. I imagine 7 will take up most of the time. Anytime you have left, you're doing a full sit-up. Nice. Standing up, grabbing that weight off the floor, doing a snatch. Full extension, set it down, switch hands. And then you're in that high plank position doing those shoulder taps. Again, you're gonna tap that same side. Those are harder than you think. They add up, but let's go. 2 seconds. Nice work. You get a 20-second rest. Hey, round 1 is always the easiest. I promise by round 7, your arms are gonna be noodles. All right, back to push-ups. Are you ready? Let's do this. 5 push-ups all the way down. Lift those hands up every single time. Do 5 of those, and then you have mountain climbers for the rest of the time. Five seconds. Nice work, burpees. Wide stance, hands to the floor, chest to the floor, and then explode off the ground. You only got 2. 2 burpees are easy. Plank to hands after that. Nice work. Overhead press, standing up, holding dumbbell with 2 hands, full extension above your head, lock those elbows out, 5 of those, and then a bent over row for the rest of the time. Go all the way to the end. Nice work. Curl to press. Single arm curl to press. 4. Get 4 on that side, and then the same side, you're gonna do that overhead tricep extension. Those are hard, I know, but you only have to do a few reps, so suck it up and keep moving. Nice work. Other arm curl to press. 4 of those, and then that overhead tricep extension. Five seconds, keep going. Nice work, chest press. 3 on each side, laying on your back, pressing straight out in front of you. And then you have that skull crusher for the rest of the time. Again, that skull crusher holding 2 hands, pulling the dumbbell behind your head, full extension out in front of you. Nice work. Russian press ups, lean back halfway, pressing straight up. 7 of those, and then Russian twists for the rest of the time. Three seconds. Good. L, sit, press. Arms or legs are straight in front of you. You're sitting up like an L, pressing that weight over your head. 7 of those. Shouldn't take you too long. Do full sit-ups for the rest of the time. Nice work, standing up. Now you got those snatches. Start that dumbbell on the ground. Explode, full extension above your head. Set it down, switch hands. 4 of those, and then you're in that high plank and tapping those shoulders. Alternating sides. 7 seconds, go all the way to the end. 2, 1, nice work, catch your breath. 25 seconds this time. The rests get longer each time, so allow you a little bit more time to recover because you get a little bit more tired every time you do a round. You're doing 7 rounds of these. Did I mention that? 7 rounds. All right, 5 seconds, back to push-ups. 2, 1, go for it. Push-ups all the way down. Lift those hands up. 5 of those, and then mountain climbers. Driving those knees forward. Touch that front foot on the ground every single time. 5 seconds, keep going. Nice work. Burpees, wide stance, hands to the floor, chest down to the floor, explode off the ground every single time. Then plank to hands. Then you have overhead press, standing up, holding dumbbell 2 hands above your head. Lock those elbows out every single time. 5 of those. And then you have that bent over row for the rest of the time. Just leaning forward, holding the dumbbell 2 hands, pulling back towards you. Nice work. And you get the single arm curl to press. Curling, pressing. Grab that lighter weight if you need it for those. And then you get that overhead, single arm overhead tricep extension. 5 seconds, keep going. Nice work. Switch hands, get the other side, curl to press. 4 of those. Then you got the single arm overhead tricep extensions. Job. Laying on your back, chest press. Pressing out in front of you. Lock that elbow up, bring that elbow down to the floor every time. Yeah, I know you're starting to get tired. Those arms are getting tired, but let's not get lazy. 3 on each side. Then you got those skull crushers. Pull the dumbbell behind your head, full extension in front of you. 2 seconds. Nice. Russian press ups, leaning back halfway, pressing the weight out in front of you. Again, lock those elbows out when you're doing that extension or the press. You're going to do 7 of those, then Russian twists. Twisting side to side, holding that dumbbell. Doing that for another 3 seconds. 2, 1. Then you get that L-sit press. Legs straight, toes out in front of you. Pushing that weight above your head. 7 of those. Then you have a full sit-up. And snatches. Starting the dumbbell on the ground, explode off the ground. Full extension above your head, set it down, switch hands. 4 of those. Shouldn't take you too long. And then you got those high planks with the same side, shoulder taps, tapping that shoulder, alternating sides. Keep going, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, nice work. 3 rounds down, 4 to go. You got this. Easy, you should be warmed up by now. Those arms should be feeling great. Catch your breath, grab some water, shake those arms out if you want. You got another 15 seconds. All right, 5 seconds. Are you ready? Push-ups. Let's do this. 2, 1, go for it. All the way down. Lift those hands up off the ground. 5 of those. And then you have mountain climbers for the rest of the time. Three seconds, go all the way to the end. Nice work, burpees. Wide stance, hands to the floor, chest down to the floor, explode off the ground. Then you have plank to hands for the rest of the time. Five seconds. Nice work. You get those overhead presses, holding that dumbbell with 2 hands. Pressing above your head, 5 of those. Then that bent over row, leaning forward, pulling straight back. You got this. Nice, curl to press. 1 arm at a time. Then you got those single arm overhead tricep extensions. Get the other arm, single arm, curl to press. You got this. 4 on each side. I know these are starting to get heavy, but push through it. Let's go. Overhead tricep extensions after those. Nice work, laying on your back. Chest press. 3 on each side. Bring that elbow down to the ground every time. Full extension out in front of you. And then you get those skull crushers. Pull that dumbbell behind your head. Hold the dumbbell on the sides. Doing that for 5 seconds. Good job. Russian press ups. Lean back halfway, pressing that weight off your chest. 7 of those. Then Russian twists for the rest of the time. Then you got that L-sit press. Legs straight out in front of your toes, pointed back. Pressing off your chest, full extension above your head. Stay in that L position. Hold on dumbbell with 2 hands. 7 of those, and then you got a full sit-up for the rest of the time. Nice work, snatches. Standing up, starting the dumbbell on the ground, full extension above your head. Explode off the ground. These are explosive exercises, 4 of those. Launch that dumbbell above your head. Do not let go of it. Then you got those high planks, same side, shoulder tap. Doing that for another 3 seconds. 2, 1. Nice work. Catch your breath. 35 seconds. Rest this time. That's 4 rounds down. You got 3 to go. You're doing good. 3 more rounds of this. You'll be good. Little finisher at the end though. 20 seconds. Catch your breath. Grab some water. Shake those arms out. Ten seconds. All right, get ready. Get in that push-up position on your hands and toes. 5 push-ups all the way down. Lift those hands up. 5 of those mountain climbers after that. Make sure you're locking those elbows out every single time you go up on that push-up. Nice work. Keep going. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Burpees, wide stance, hands to the floor, chest down to the ground, and then explode back up. Just 2 of those. 2 easy little push-up or burpees, and then you got a plank to hand for the rest of the time. Nice work. Overhead press. Grab that dumbbell with 2 hands, pressing above your head. 5 of those. Bring that dumbbell down to your chest every single time, and then full extension. I know you're getting tired. Let's not cheat these reps. Let's go. Then you get that bent over row. Same thing. Full extension. Pull that dumbbell into your sides or into your tummy. Do that for another 2 seconds. Nice. Single arm. Curl to press. Curl. Press. Bring it back down. 4 of those, and then you got that single arm overhead tricep extension on the same arm. Doing that for 3, 2, 1. Switch hands, other side, same thing. Curl to press. 4 of those. Then you have that single arm overhead tricep extension. Nice work. Chest press, laying on your back, pressing that weight out in front of you. 3 on each side. Then you have skull crushers for the rest of the time. Two seconds. Nice work. Russian press ups, leaning back halfway, pressing that weight straight out in front of you. 7 of those. And then Russian twists. L, sit, press, all legs straight out in front of you. Keep those toes pointed up towards the ceiling. Sit in that L position, pushing straight up. 7 of those. Then you have a full sit up for the rest of the time. Nice work, snatches. Start that dumbbell on the ground. Full extension above your head. Set it down, switch hands. 4 of those, and then you have that high plank position. Tap that shoulder, alternating sides. 3 seconds, go all the way to the end. 2, 1, nice work. You get 40 seconds this time. Catch your breath. We have 2 more rounds left. 5 down, 2 to go. How are you feeling? Are those arms feeling good? Hey, after this workout, let me know in the comments below how your arms are feeling. I promise you, after 7 rounds of this board, they're gonna be feeling pretty noodly, okay? That's okay, that's how we get better. We push the limits. You got another 10 seconds, shake those arms out, get them ready, get them ready. All right, 5 seconds, push-ups, get in that push-up position. 2, 1, all the way down, lift those hands up. 5 of those, then you have mountain climbers for the rest of the time. Driving those knees forward, touch that front foot on the ground every single time, alternating sides. 2, 1, nice. Burpees, wide stance, hands to the floor, chest down to the ground. Explode back up off the ground. You got this. 2 of those, plank to hands after that. 2, 1, nice work. Overhead press, grab that dumbbell, 2 hands, pressing over your head. Full extension. Lock those elbows out every time, and then you got that bent over row, leaning forward, pulling straight back towards you. Doing that for another 3, 2, 1, very good. Single arm, curl, 2 press, curl that dumbbell, and then press up over your head, bring it back down, 4 of those. And then you get that single arm overhead tricep extension. I know you're starting to get tired. Let's go. Let's push it. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Switch sides. Get that other arm. Curl, 2. Press. Ten seconds. Keep going. Nice work, laying on your back, chest press. 3 on each side on your back, pushing that weight out in front of you. Lock that elbow out, bring that elbow down to the ground every single time. 3 on each side, then you got those skull crushers. Pull it behind you, full extension in front of you. Nice work, Russian press ups. Lean back halfway, pressing that weight out in front of you. 7 of those. Then you have those Russian twists. L-sit press. Sitting up, legs straight. Pushing that weight above your head, holding dumbbell 2 hands, 7 of those. And then full sit-ups. Snatches. Start the dumbbell on the ground, full extension above your head, set it down, switch hands. You got this. 4 of those. Then you got that high plank position, and then that same side shoulder tap, reaching back, tapping that shoulder, alternating sides. 2 seconds. Nice work. Catch your breath. Grab some water if you want. You have 45 seconds this time. This is the longest rest you will get because you have 1 more round left. Round 7 is up next. How are those arms feeling? This is a fun workout. All arm death by 20s. Tomorrow, I promise those arms are gonna be sore. Those triceps especially are gonna be sore. The back of your arms, whew, they're gonna be hurting tomorrow. 15 seconds, shake those arms out. Let's do this. 1 more round, 10 seconds. Are you ready? Let's push through these. Let's get every rep we can in. Let's go. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go for it. Push-ups all the way down. Lift those hands up. 5 of those. Then you got mountain climbers for the rest of the time. 10 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Burpees. Wide stance. Hands to the floor. Chest down to the ground. Explode off the ground. 2 of those. And then a plank to hand. Nice Nice work. Overhead press, holding dumbbell, 2 hands above your head, lock those elbows out, 5 of those. When you get all 5 of those, you get that bent over row, pulling that dumbbell into your sternum, into your stomach. Nice. Single arm curl to press. Last time you got to do this on that arm curl, press up, and then you got that single arm overhead tricep extension. Good job. Switch sides, other arm. Curl, 2, press, you got this. 4 of those single arm overhead triceps after that. Lock that elbow out, bring it all the way back. Let's go. 5 seconds. 2, 1 on your back. Chest press, 3 on each side. Bring that elbow down to the floor. Full extension out in front of you. Get all 3 on each side. Then you got that skull crusher for the rest of the time. Pulling that dumbbell behind your head, pulling it out in front of you. Lock those elbows out every time. Let's go. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Lean back halfway. Russian press ups. 7 of those. And then you have Russian twists for the rest of the time. Nice work. L, sit, press. Legs straight out in front of you, toes pointed up, pressing that weight in front of you. Bring it down to your chest every time. Lock those elbows out, 7 of those. Then you have a full sit-up. 2, 1. Last time, snatches. Start that dumbbell on the ground. Full extension above your head, set it down, switch hands. 4 of those. Shouldn't take you too long. And then you're in that high plank position. Tapping that shoulder, same side, bring it back. Let's go, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Catch your breath. Grab some water. I'm gonna throw a finisher up on the board and then we'll be all done. Be back in a second. All right, here is your finisher. You're gonna end with a simple little side plank. You're gonna do a side plank with the reach. Again, you're gonna reach underneath as far as you can, dropping that opposite elbow down as far as you can. So you're gonna twist a little bit, reach as far back behind your body as you can, and then full extension out to the side. You're gonna do 5 on each arm, and you can do that for 5 rounds. Easy enough, right? Go ahead and stack those feet if you want, or you could stagger them. I always find it's easier to put the back or the top foot behind the bottom foot when you do the staggered stance, or you could do a modified plank where you're bending your knees with your heels tucked behind your butt, okay? 5 on each side, get those done for 5 rounds. When you're done with that, good job today. Let me know in the Facebook comment how you did. If you hated it, you loved it, maybe your arms are fine, maybe it's too easy. Maybe it's too easy. I can make these harder. Let me know if you want me to make these workouts harder. We could really crank it up. Or if they're too hard, maybe whatever. We'll figure it out. Let me know how it went. Good job today. See you next time.